Ready to create killer content for TikTok, but need to know how to edit your videos both inside the TikTok app and outside in a secondary app? Today we're going to be taking a look at exactly how you can do that. So inside of your TikTok app, you're actually going to click on that little plus button on the bottom of your screen. This can be found anywhere on the app. I'm on my profile page right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. And when I do, it pulls up a brand new screen. I then have the ability to go through and do my recordings. And if you have not checked out our video on the button for button way you can be using TikTok, make sure you stop right now and you go watch that one first. That's much more important that you get those buttons down right, and then come back here as we talk all about how you can be doing your editing inside of TikTok. Now you do have the ability to hit the record button, and it is going to record a segment. You can hit stop whenever, and when you do, you can then change locations, change outfits, change all sorts of fun, fabulous things so that it looks different as you are creating this, and you can start again. Now, if you don't like that, you actually have the ability to hit that little X button, the back button, which will delete that segment. It's going to confirm that you're deleting it, and then you can film it again from a different perspective, or just do it again in case you didn't get your lip sync right, or your lines right, or what you wanted to say. Totally fine. Now you do have the ability, if you are lip syncing, of course, to speed things up, slow things down so that you can get those over exaggerated moves, or so that you can get it right in case you didn't get it right the first time, which happens. It's all good. But we talk about that in that other video, so that's down in the description bar below. Make sure you're checking that one out. Really helpful for you to be able to use inside of TikTok. And then you have the ability to, of course, go through and you can turn on beauty modes, you can do different effects, you can do all sorts of fun, fabulous things. You have the ability to do something like green screen, which is pretty cool. You can do different types of backgrounds, you can bling things, you can do all sorts of fun, fabulous things right inside of the TikTok app, and then it's just going to attach itself to you as it's doing that, and you can do some cool things with that. You can add filters, you can actually add the timer. So this is really cool. With this, you can do the timer and set it for a 3 countdown or a 10 countdown. So if you've got it on a tripod, as you should, you can then get back into position and it will do a countdown so you're ready to go, and it's going to start filming for the duration of your video. Now you can make this anywhere between a couple of seconds all the way up to 59 seconds with this, and you can see how that is just playing right there so that you're good to go. We're going to make sure that, there we go, we got it. Let's turn this filter off because this is very, very bright here. There we go. So you have the ability to create your videos in here, and then you are just going to hit your button and it's going to be good. You're going to pull up your caption and you can then fill all that out. Again, check out the description bar where we've got the video on how to do this, and hit the subscribe and notification bell because we're going to be continuing to talk about how to do these things for you to grow your business on TikTok. And then you can post it right there. You can save it to drafts. You can do whatever you need. I'm not saving this, so I'm actually going to hit the back button and I'm going to exit, and that's just going to get rid of it for me, or I could save it to drafts and post it later, but because it wasn't a real TikTok, I'm not doing that. Now let's just say you want to take this up a bit, because we know that the lens inside of TikTok is not the best. We know that, you know, the front-facing camera is not as good as the back-facing camera, and so you might want to take it up a notch. You actually cannot edit the quality of this inside of TikTok, but you can inside of a third-party app. So if you want to use a third party, which I highly recommend you do when you're able to do that, you want to use something like Adobe Premiere Rush. This is my all-time favorite. I absolutely love this one. And if you're a member of the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, so you have Photoshop and Lightroom and InDesign and all those things, it's part of it. You don't have to pay for it. Or you can rent it by the month. And the cool thing is, bonus points here, if you are on TikTok and you go to the rewards, so if you actually look up at the top of your profile page, there's that little blue star diamond-y thing. You can actually earn points by referring people to TikTok, and for 300 points, you can get Adobe Premiere Rush for free for 3 months, and you get 200 points just for existing on the platform. So if you bring your friends and they use your code, you can get free Adobe Premiere Rush to edit your videos. It's like the best thing ever. So let's go ahead and let's talk about importing videos. So we're going to actually look at Adobe Premiere Rush. These are very similar things that you can be doing inside of Video Shop or any of the video editing programs that you could potentially be using on your phone. The cool thing about Adobe Premiere Rush is that it syncs to your computer through the cloud, so you can start editing on your phone and then finish editing on your desktop, or you can start on your desktop and then, like, if you're going on a car ride and you're not the one driving, you can, like, edit your video while somebody else drives the car. Saves you so much time and effort. I love it. And I highly recommend using Adobe Rush Adobe Premiere Rush because so good. So let's actually take a look at that app real quick, and all these principles apply to everything else. Now this is a little video of my doggie. She's a little bit of an escape artist. You can see her kind of worming her way through the baby gate. We put up for my little niece so that she doesn't fall down the stairs. And we're going to talk about how you can be doing things here. So you actually have the ability to change your format. So of course you're going to want to do 9:16 so that it fits with TikTok. And you can add in titles if you want. I do recommend that you create your overlays outside of Adobe Premiere Rush and then bring them in. But for the most part, you're actually going to do that inside of TikTok. So for TikTok, you don't want to do that. For maybe like Instagram Stories or Instagram Reels, maybe you would want to do that inside of Premiere Rush. But that's up to you. They do give you the ability to do titles and transitions. Typically we avoid transitions because they aren't very professional. So we just do clean cuts when we do that. But you can adjust your coloring. They have some filters there that you can use, or you can go down to things like exposure and you can change that. You see how I've already changed this up a little bit. You can change your contrast, your highlights, your temperature, so you can make it warmer or cooler. You can change your tint, all those fun, fabulous things. And we've got videos on how you can be doing this as well, so make sure you're checking those out on the channel as well. But you have the ability to edit that inside of this. You can speed things up, slow things down. You can detach your audio. You can mute clips, all those fun, fabulous things. But here's where something important comes in. Now, you will be doing lip syncs. You will be doing dubs of different dialogues and different conversations inside of TikTok. And for the most part, you're going to film those inside of TikTok. But you actually can film them outside of TikTok as well. And you can sync things like your transitions up to music right inside of Adobe Rush. So real quick, let's pop back out of this app and back over to TikTok where I'm showing you a little sneaky hack here. So over on TikTok, you have the ability to actually go into whatever video you want. And with this video, you can then click on those three little dots there, and you have the ability to save the video directly to your phone. So your video or someone else's video, you can save those videos to your phone unless they block that capability. So individual users can decide what they are doing when they're posting it, but for the most part, you can grab that audio. So even if you need an audio from a video that is blocked, just go to the audio. So let's real quick look it down on the bottom there. You will see where that is scrolling along the bottom. Just click on that because this is an original sound. Nobody else is using this one. I just posted this a few hours ago, and so you can actually go here and see other videos that have that, or you can use that sound to record. Now, the ones that you do have to record inside of TikTok are responses. So if you're responding to someone's comment with a video, you can't do that outside and import that in. You have to film it inside of the TikTok app. But otherwise, you can import video in, which we're going to show you how to do in just a minute. But you're going to want to grab that sound, so you'll download that video, and then you can import it over to Rush, and you can add in that audio so that you sync it up so that the movements are correct with the beats. This is also a really great thing to do for transitions if you need to kind of see where people are splicing their transitions so that you can copy that in your own versions as you're swishing your hair around or you're bringing your arms down or you're doing whatever the transitions are. Speaking of transitions, next video in this series is actually about some of those big key transitions and how you can be doing them and leveraging them for your business. So hit the subscribe and notification bell because I'm going to show you exactly how to do them and how to kind of cheat at them just a little bit to make sure that you have higher end transitions that work really well for getting people to respond and interact with your content. So once you have your audio, you can import it in here, you can line things up, you can sync things up, then you're going to want to delete your audio or turn your audio off because you don't want to import the audio with it. You want to use the original audio, otherwise you don't get the points for it and potentially you could get in trouble for copyright infringement. So once you've synced it up, get rid of that audio, export your video. So you're going to finish anything that you need to do in terms of editing those. And of course you can like clip up your video, you can duplicate things, you can trash things, you can do whatever. There's lots and lots of different features that you can be doing inside of here, and you can change your coloring, your lighting, your whatever, and then you're going to export. So that's just that little arrow button up at the top. That's going to send it to your camera roll. Now we go back to TikTok, and inside of TikTok, you're going to have the ability to import your different video. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click upload, and at that point I can actually upload a video. Now I just did a video, I did a screen recording, so that's what you're seeing right there, but you can import it there. You're going to click on the select button and then you are going to click next, and then you have the ability to clip it. So let's just say you've filmed some really cute videos of your baby and you're a mommy blogger and you are going to be using this inside of your TikTok. You can then scroll that so that it clips where you need it to in case it's longer or shorter than you needed it to. And then you can import multiple clips. So let me just go ahead and say yes to that one. And then you can import more if you need to. Whatever you need to do, you have the ability to voice over, you can do your filters, all those fun, fabulous things. And then you're going to post your caption just like you would normally. So doing this inside of TikTok is great, but you don't have the ability to control the way that your footage looks, and you definitely don't have all the tools and resources to kind of edge up your video to that next level. So I do recommend, if possible, filming in your camera roll. So you can actually edit your videos inside of your camera roll without any secondary apps. We actually have a video on that down below, so that's linked for you. Or you can edit in something like Adobe Premiere Rush and splice things together. So on your phone, you can edit coloring, you can clip things, but you can't splice things together. Adobe Premiere Rush is where you're going to actually be splicing things together and making your full-on video, or something like Video Shop or one of those other third-party apps, and then you're going to import it into TikTok. If you have to film in TikTok, you can. It's just not going to be quite as high quality. So mix it up. And we know that the algorithm really likes when you have multiple cuts in your video. You don't have to do it every time. I definitely have straight videos that are just one clip and that's it. But having those clips in there, I have seen those particular videos go more viral. So I do recommend having those clips if you can, and if you do it from different time frames, that also helps too. So a lot of my viral videos are clips of me at different points in my life, splicing them together to kind of tell a story and have people interact with those. That doesn't mean that you have to film like something here, something there, but if you have video footage, like for me, what I did was in my author life, I had videos from different conventions I was speaking at, different engagements that I was working, signing books, all those fun, fabulous things. I spliced them together and 30,000 views in like a day. It was really great. But another video that I did was a duet, which I had to film directly inside of TikTok, and that one had almost as many thousands of views as well. So you have some really cool opportunities to kind of mix things up, and the cool thing about the algorithm with TikTok is that they give every video equal chance to do well. They always end up on the For You page. They always show it to an audience, and then depending on how the audience responds to it, it does more or less in terms of views. So there's a lot of really cool things you can be doing when it comes to that. You have the ability to be doing that inside of TikTok or outside of TikTok and importing that in. Now, like I said, in our next video, we're talking all about transitions. So changing outfits, changing locations, changing your makeup, changing your hair, changing all sorts of fun, fabulous things. You know, you've seen these where people are throwing up a shoe, kicking their foot, and all of a sudden they're in a different outfit, or they're jumping up and down and they're in a different outfit, or they're in a different location, or blowing powder at the camera and all of a sudden they've got a face full of makeup. There's lots and lots of transitions. We're going to talk about the big ones and how you can do them, and how you can find out how to do any transition that you find on TikTok. And again, all of this also applies to Instagram Reels. So if this is something you're doing over on Instagram, stay tuned. Hit the subscribe and notification bell, because they're all applicable from this point forward to TikTok and to Instagram Reels, to make sure we're leveling up your game on both platforms. And if you've got questions on TikTok, now's the time to hit me up. I am getting questions from TikTok about TikTok. I'm getting questions on Facebook, on Instagram, and through email, so I want to hear from you in whatever form you want to reach out to me on. No question is too big or too small. I would love to get them answered for you, and make sure that you are upping your game on TikTok, where I'm getting 30,000 views in 24 hours on some of my viral videos. All I'm saying, not all of them go viral, of course, but the ones that do, dang, it is better than any Facebook, Instagram, social media, YouTube ad that I am running. It is incredibly helpful, and it takes like a minute of my time. So I'm showing you exactly how to do it and how you can benefit and grow your business from this. Plus, we're talking about the incentives that TikTok is placing in order right now to grow the platform, so that you as a business can benefit from the platform. It's not just for teenagers. It's not just dancing and lip syncing. It is amazing for people like you and me who are growing businesses, and I can't wait to show you more. So hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I will see you in the next video where we're talking all about transitions.